My grandmother always said, you could live in an old house, but once it's clean and the surroundings is tidy, you're good to go. So I would advise everybody to get aboard and just do what they have to do. Make the house shine.
Sound advice from Donna Branch, grand prize winner in the 2012 Garden Beautification Competition sponsored by the Urban Development Commission. The competition, now in its third year, encourages homeowners who have received assistance from the UDC to maintain the properties by beautifying their environment.
It's really about keeping around you clean and tidy and enhancing the environment. A person that looks after their own property is unlikely to dump indiscriminately or to damage other people's property. But also we believe that if a person can spend time looking after their gardens, well, they will not have a beautiful garden and a dirty house. So we are trying to kill two birds with one stone.
An avid gardener, Donna started work on this garden even before she and her husband moved into their new home at Maynards Road, Bush Hall.
We used to come down and we just used to decorate around it, and then we just went from there. We plant, we pull up until they got it right. And this is what I wanted, so I satisfy what I have right now. Most people here will tell you from the morning at 5 o'clock it's out here. If a little leaf drop, I just like to pick it up. It's just a habit, right? Even on the inside of the house, the same thing. Just like to keep a clean surrounding.
It's a habit which the UDC is working to inculcate in all those who benefit from its services, as well as neighboring property owners. The Garden Beautification Competition is open to all the UDC's clients.
So whether you have actually received a new house from UDC or if you have just received some type of structural assistance, whether it be repairs to your house, you'll be eligible to enter the competition. Basically, we just wanted to encourage our urban communities to beautify their surrounding areas. So yes, while UDC will present and provide structural assistance to clients, we wanted them to take pride in the assistance that they received as well. So that's why we started the competition, so they can start to beautify their areas. And we also wanted a trend where your house is not only beautified, but then we found that other members in the community and neighbors, well, they recognize this house is beautiful and we also want to beautify our own areas. So then we found a trend of urban communities starting to beautify their surroundings.
She explained some of the things the judges were looking for.
One for sure was the functionality of the gardens. Were we able to walk through it, actually use the gardens? Also the appropriate use of plants. And we also want to know if you utilize recyclable materials. So those are some of the categories that the judges looked for.
This year, the UDC is planning a bigger and better competition, as well as introducing other initiatives aimed at encouraging homeowners to preserve the environment.
We want to do more promotions, television promotions, and just again, it's really about encouraging the urban communities to come on board and beautify their areas.
And then we're also thinking about doing other things, going to specific communities and challenging them to compete against each other. So that let's say we go to Haynesville or we go to Carrington Village and say within this district, have a competition among you.
Donna, who is looking forward to defending her win in this year's competition, urged as many UDC clients as possible to create gardens and participate in the competition.
It takes a lot of patience and a lot of time, but in the long run, it pays off. You understand? Because if you want your house to look nice, as I said, I always had an old home, but I was proud of it. But now that I get this, I feel even prouder. So I make it my business to come out here and keep it going. So I would advise anybody else who have a house, a home, whether it be old, new, just do a garden. It could be out of anything. It works.
So, if you live in a house which was either built or repaired by the UDC, enter the 2013 Garden Beautification Competition. This year's theme is Going Green, and you're encouraged to creatively implement the 4 R's: reduce, reuse, repurpose, and recycle. For registration forms and more information, call the UDC at 417-1420 or visit its offices at Bridge Street, Bridgetown.